Hello, guys. Good afternoon. Yes, good afternoon, guys. Let's wait for few more minutes to other people join. After that, we'll continue the session. Okay? Hi, Chef Nisa. Oh, okay, I'll give you. I'm there in that group, actually. You just find me, okay? Today I have job. It's okay, Bandaru. Today there is no practical session, okay? We'll be going through the projects discussion and all. We don't have any practical session. It is okay if you joined on mobile also. Okay, Premchand. Let me check, Arpan. Good afternoon, everyone. It will be like Monica. Same like this. Good afternoon, Manson. So let's wait for 5 more minutes. Today people are joining very late. I'll see, Sharfan. I'll see about that. Hi, Sharfan. I'll be messaging in that group now. Just check that, okay? Check that. I have messaged. So that is my personal group. It's Monica with, but no, Arpan. I have just messaged in that group. Check that. So okay, it's okay, Premchand. That's fine. In that Telegram group, you'll be getting the updates about this internship. Okay, if you have any friends like if you have friends in that group, you can even ask them for that updates. Okay. No chat. You're not there in that group, I guess, Sharfan. I have searched for your name, but I didn't find that. I guess you are not there in that group. I'll be sharing the link of Telegram group. You just join, okay? It's okay, Premchand. That's not a problem, okay? So, Sharfan, I guess you have not there in that group. So, open this link and join the group. Yes, I have shared, Seela. I have shared. Just check that. Okay, I'll copy and I'll join. That's fine. You just keep that link with you, okay? Have you joined that group, Sharfan? Yes, that's good. Uh, I think you did not see my message and you have not. The previous messages visible to you? Okay, Arpan. I have sent a message now. Yes, yes. I'm typing. I have sent a message now. So Salesforce people, if you have any queries, ping me. So save that. That is my account. And if you have any queries, you can ping me. Okay. Different Telegram group. Now you have joined for the correct one or not? Okay. So you use this link, Arpan. You'll be joining. Okay. Okay. Fine. So today there are less people in the session. Shall we start now? Okay. Okay, guys. Today what we are going to discuss about is we'll be going to discuss about the projects which we are giving to you. Okay, in the upcoming weeks, you'll be getting a projects. Either it may be a group projects or individual projects. It will completely based on our team's decision and and also your NASCOM platform members decision also. See how it works is I'll be explaining the projects that we are going to share with you today, and also if you do that projects, what benefits you will be getting getting from that. Okay, I think you people have enough knowledge about projects, how to do that projects, and also how you can manage that projects and how they are beneficial for your life. If I'm not wrong, you people are already aware of those things, right? So let me explain you in a brief way so how these are helpful and how they can boost our resume and how we can get a real time hands on experience by doing these Salesforce projects and all. Okay, so let me start, guys. So if you are doing these projects, like you are going into these type of projects, let me show this UI part. See, you will be getting projects like these type of projects, and you'll be creating a Salesforce account, and also creating the, overcoming the different milestones we have created in these projects. See, are you seeing this? Objects, tabs, the lightning app, fields, you might be aware of these all things, right? So up to fields you might be aware of this. So we have discussed earlier what is object and how to create objects, how to link the objects using relationships, kind of things, right? And also we have gone through tabs and lightning application. I have thought that after clear explanation of the UI, it will be beneficial for like after saying the application creation, it will be beneficial for you guys. So I have thought like that, and I'll be sharing you the knowledge about application creation in the. Acha, okay. I'm sorry, guys. Uh, okay, now it is visible, right? So see here, you'll be creating a different Salesforce or for this account for these projects. What the projects you are going to be done for that projects, everyone, like either if it is a group project, the group will be creating a different org, and if it is a single project, every person is every person should create a different Salesforce org, which is not using. Like you have to create a new org. Okay, in that new org, you will be implementing all these milestones. Okay, we call these as milestones. Creating objects for that particular project and creating tabs. So why these projects should be created and why we have to work on these projects? Let's discuss on that for today. Okay, so if you create these type of projects and if you work on these kind of projects, you'll be getting a real time hands-on experience. And also guys, now if you go and check the market, how people are expecting is they are not even satisfying for the learning objectives. See, if you go and say I have learned Salesforce in so and so internship and so and so, uh, like you have learned from any smart bridge virtual internship experience. And also if you say these kind of stuff, the people might ask you in what projects you are involved, right? As you Even though you're a fresher, the people might ask you in what projects you have been involved in, correct? So for that, we'll be doing these kind of projects, and we are encouraging people to do these kind of projects so that you will be beneficial while you are cracking the interviews, and while you are going on for an interview purposes and all. So we have planned for that kind of relations, and projects help you guys to move from theoretical knowledge to practical applications. So I have been explaining you from a week, so from 5 days, and you people have got knowledge on theoretical part. So I also explained you to do practical scenarios also, but how you have implemented that? I have explained you to do so and so, and I have navigated you to go on that setup, go on that quick find box and search for some other stuff and all, correct? So I have explained you, I have spoon feed it for you, right? So what comes if it come what it comes to the practical application knowledge is, if you are reading instructions other than someone is walking you through, do some things like, so instead of that things, you will be learning some instructions, you'll be learning some summary and analyzing that to the Salesforce knowledge, and you'll be thinking like what objects will be creating for this project. Okay, you'll be thinking what projects we should create and what relationships we should make, what kind of relationships we want for this kind of projects to be successful. So you people start thinking of that projects, and you people start analyzing the situation, and also you will go on in the practical knowledge, right? So even if I go and check, even if I do you a spoon feeding and go on walking you through some concepts, it is not good for you to take that and go for interviews, right? So then they might ask you what projects you have built, and even though you are learning by yourself, like it is a your self learning, they people will ask in what, like what hands on experience you have, and what we should expect from you. So these questions may hit you when you go on with these kind of things. Okay. So for that sake, we have implemented these all projects, and we are planning to give you guys. Okay. And they'll the people like you will be able to learn how Salesforce is used in actual business scenarios. So you should be molded to the business perspective. So the projects will be coming over how the projects will be coming over the companies, like those people will be understanding in a business situations. So it is not like if you want to create a relationship, if you want to create a link between two different objects, it is like creating a relationships between two objects, correct? We can say that in a we can say that in a theoretical knowledge. If you have theoretical knowledge, you can say that. Okay, but you are not fit for that level of business scenarios, right? So for that sake, for that for that knowledge to be shared with you, we these projects are important, and this will help you out. Okay, the CRM and automation, reports generation, and these integrating with some other external systems, these might help you to boost your knowledge in Salesforce. So this kind of opportunities may boost your knowledge, and these will be helpful for your resume boosting. Okay. So what where you can showcase these type of projects. Okay. Where you can showcase your projects and all, your projects that you have worked on in your resumes and in your LinkedIn profiles, in your in your GitHub. You can post that overall code in your GitHub. So you people can experience the team building in your college itself. Okay, in your BTech life itself, you will be having the team building activities, and if you people are the leaders, you'll be having the leadership skills. You'll be implementing the leadership qualities, and also people, in even though if some people are team leader, the people who are acting as a team member will have a major responsibilities. Okay, so acting like a team leader and also acting like a team member, these both are very very essential in corporate life. Okay, so these will be experienced in your college level itself. It will be easy for you people to mold with the corporate lives. Okay, after going into that such fields, this will be easy for you. Understood, guys? And what it will be helpful is a, a good Salesforce project gives you people something real to talk about in interviews. And if you do these projects really with your 100% attendance, like 100% test time. Priyanka, what are you saying? I'm not understanding. Okay, okay. So whenever you have got an opportunity for participate on interviews, what you'll have there is you can talk about those projects very effectively. Okay, but keeping your 100% effort in these kind of projects will help you out in cracking interviews and all. Okay, and also it will increase your proficiency, and also it will increase your confidence and confidence level, so on. Okay, so and there will be like it will simulates your industry work also. Industry work in the sense how the projects will be built in a business processes. Let's think about that. Have you people aware of SDLC processes, software development life cycle? If you people are from CSE background, you might aware of this SDLC processes. What people will do, what people exactly do in building or building projects. You guys aware of that SDLC? Yes, same like that. The first step of SDLC will be requirement gathering, correct? So at the time of requirement gathering, what will be happening is, see, you will be learned very, you will be gaining very much knowledge here. See, you will be having the SDLC processes in your Salesforce projects itself. So the first step in SDLC is requirements gathering. So whenever you are included into that projects, you people will think what requirements, like what projects achieve, what objects you need to fulfill this project, correct? You'll be start thinking, guys. Your mind will be start thinking about project in a Salesforce way. So you will be getting what objects you need to create for this project, and in that objects what fields to be created, and for which objects we need to keep a relation. So how many objects we need to link, and what objects to be linked, what kind of relation should be there for that projects. These information, like gathering these type of information, will help you out for cracking that project successful, correct? And building user stories. Here you people are not that much level to build, you like you're not going that much level to build stories, because we are providing you a milestones here. See, objects, tags, lightning applications and all. Okay, so you'll be presenting in a document what you are doing actually, and you'll be submitting to us. Okay, these will be included in your further weeks. Okay, so we'll be creating milestones like this and we are giving to you. So you will be working on this, and you have, is there any doubt, Kambam Percy? You have raised your hand. Yeah, let's move. So we are giving you the milestones and you'll be working on that, right? In a business perspective, what people will do is they will be creating user stories. What, like user stories in the sense, what projects, like what tasks should be done by the developer. Okay, these will be the user stories in SDLC. So these user stories will be fulfilled by developers in that, who are included in that project. Okay, you will be aware of these kinds of user stories and designing objects and automation. See, these I have said you earlier, like flows and triggers, these are called automations. Like, see, if you go to flows, these will be created in a point and click tools itself. So in the flow builder tool, we'll be creating this. This will be helpful for the automation. Okay. Whenever we want to automate some kind of works, we'll be using these flows and triggers. Okay. So you'll be getting aware of that designing objects and automations. Okay. So just a minute, guys. 1 minute. Okay, guys. Sorry for the interruption. So you'll be getting ideas on these kinds of jobs, okay? Designing objects and automations in the sense. See, if you are creating a two different objects and you are going to relate that objects via lookup relation or master detail kind of relation, what we call that as data model. Okay? We are modeling the data. We are designing the data patterns. Okay, we will call that as data modeling. So you will be getting all these ideas when you are included in this project. What you have to do is, if you people are gaining some experience on projects, you will be starting from the data modeling, like requirements gathering. After gathering all the requirements, you will be designing that objects. It will be taking part anymore. Okay, you'll be designing the objects, and after that you'll be going through all the concepts in that project. Okay, so in the same way you'll be having testing and deployment also. So what you people will do is, you will test your work. Okay, if you write any apex class, you will be writing the test class for that also. Okay, you might get confused, guys. What is this apex class? What are these flows? But it is the part of our apex development. So our Salesforce development. You people have no knowledge in that such scenarios for now. So you are in the admin part only. You people will get you people will get that knowledge when in your upcoming sessions. Okay, I'll be explaining you these all topics in a very simple manner, and you'll get to know. Okay, so don't bother about that all things, like what are Salesforce flows and what are triggers, what is this apex classes and test classes. You don't get bored about that. You'll be fine once the session is done. Okay, and also this will help you adopt quickly in your real job experience. So it is your internship project. It's just your internship project. It will be help to crack the job. Okay, so whenever whatever you are doing in this project, these will be helpful for adapting quickly in your real job. Okay, so you'll be getting these kind of benefits for your uh, future, guys. Okay, and you will be getting the exposure to admin concepts and developer skills. And in projects you'll be touching both admin side and also developer side. Okay, admin side in the sense objects creation, fields creation, validation rules, duplicate management and flows, dashboards, reports creation, dashboards generation. These will be in your admin side. Okay, when it comes to developer side, it will be it will be like apex development, you're writing triggers on objects and writing test classes for your Apex classes and developing your own components in LWC. So these will be come under developer side, and integrating your Salesforce org with some other external systems. This will be coming under development skills. Okay. And I have said earlier, so you will be working on testing and development, right? Sorry, testing and deployment. So here comes the major part. What is deployment? You people have any knowledge about deployment? So you have any, like, you know what is deploy? Do you know what is deployment? Why we deploy and what we can deploy? Releasing updates to software or product is deployment. Okay. So what we'll do here is majorly we are working, like, if you are working in a real time scenarios like business processes, what happens is you'll be working with a group of people, correct? So the group of people will share work among them, correct? So all people, like, only one person is not going to do all the work regarding that project, correct? So there will be sharing. Okay. So what happens here is majorly all companies will use production org. Like, they'll be spending money for creating orgs. They're not using developer orgs. Okay. Developer orgs are used for practices, guys. And small scale industries will use developer orgs, and they'll create scratch orgs in that developer org, and they'll build their projects in that scratchbox and will deploy to the development or developer orgs. Okay. So what happens here is large scale industries always buy the production orgs. Okay. What they'll do is in that production org they'll create a sandboxes. Okay. They'll create one sandbox for one project, and in that sandbox, like, think sandbox is like a developer org. Okay. You'll be understanding a way better if you think sandbox as your developer org. What happens here is the whole sandbox is your personal org, and in that you'll be creating the users. Okay. If 5 people are working on a single project, they will be creating 5 users with the people names. Okay. And they will be providing the username and password for them, so that they can log in into their they can log in into that sandbox using those credentials, and they can work what the work assigned to them. Okay. So so 5 people are there in that sandbox, like in that project, and those 5 people are really doing their work as better. Okay. So they're completing their work in that sandbox. Okay. So what they'll do is they will deploy that after completion of total project, and also after completion of unit testing generally done by, so guys, who will do the unit testing? You people, anyone know who will do the unit testing? Oh, so yes, developers, not quality assurance roles, Pranit. Those will be doing a QAT, okay? Quality assurance testing. Those people will be included in that part. What Bharat said was correct, and developers will do the unit testing. Okay? Those are the people who do the, like, who have developed the work. If let's take an example, Bharat is a developer for our project, so we are all included in one project, and Bharat is the developer. Okay, he wrote some code, like he developed an Apex code. Okay, so Bharat should do unit testing first. Okay, for doing unit testing, he will be writing the test classes for the code he have developed. Okay, so after writing test classes, it should cover at least 75%. Okay, if it covers 75%, then it is ready to push over the production org. This is called the deployment. In this way, we will deploy. And in okay, so because they know how it works and how it was created, they know what the best way to test it is. Actually, what happens is Pranit, uh, they don't know how to test, but it is not like they are masters in testing and they know how to test and all. Okay, but what people will do is, whoever written the code, they will be testing first. In the first phase of testing, the developers will test their work by themselves. Okay, so whenever the test is 75% and it is up to mark, it will be pushed to the QA, UAT, and the stages of testing. Okay, so other testing people will test afterwards. Okay, if there is any bugs, if the testing people raises any bugs, that will be automatically pushed to the developer. So developer again should work on that. Sorry guys. So developer again should work on that code. Okay. Okay. People who have quality assurance roles are responsible for ensuring that products, services, or systems meet defined quality standards before reaching customers or end users. Here are some key roles and responsibilities typically held by QA professionals. You are exactly correct, Premchand. But before pushing into the QA, yes, before pushing into the QA, the developer will do the basic testing. It is called unit testing. Okay, basic testing will be processed by the developer. Understood? Premchand, you have a better, like, what you said was exactly correct. I'm not saying it was wrong, but prior to that, developers will do the unit testing. After unit testing only, uh, a developer is able to push that code from sandbox to production org. Understood, Premchand? Yes. Nice. So in this way, deployment will be held in business to business processes, guys. Okay, and team collaboration practices, I already said, you will be increasing your team performance, like you will be increasing your team management. Okay, team building activities and all. Okay, and also collaboration, like pushing your code into GitHub. These minute things will be learned in these stages of projects. Okay, and preparations for certifications. You guys, if you are working on real time scenarios, you'll be having the better knowledge for certificate preparation. Okay, you'll be easily cracking the certificates. Okay, projects help you to understand those scenarios deeply. You'll be understanding that much deeper, and you'll be thinking that much deeper, and you'll be cracking your certifications and also your interviews. Okay, you'll get better placement chances also. Okay, recruiters will look for the candidates who can demonstrate what they have built. So if you are building your project, and you'll be having high level chances of getting calls from the recruiters. They always look for the candidates who can demonstrate the projects well. Okay, a very solid projects can be can be more powerful than just a certificate kills, guys. Okay, it is more powerful than getting a certificate. So I I hope you people will work really better in these projects. You'll keep your 100% efforts in these projects. Okay? Understand, guys, why these projects are useful, and why you should keep your 100% effort on this. So what benefits you will be getting via these projects? I hope you guys understood, and you people need to do with your 100% 100% efforts and your 100% knowledge over your in your brain and all. Okay, nice. So let's talk about projects now. The projects we are providing for you guys, and yes, we'll be talking about the projects and what projects we are giving you, and what are key features of that projects and all. Okay, okay guys, are you ready for that? You'll be enthusiastic always. Okay, people should message in a fraction of seconds. If I ask any question, you should message in a fraction of seconds. So come on guys, yes, we want that zeal. Yes. So let's discuss about projects. First one is to supply leftover food to poor. I guess you people have understood what the project is about, right? Have you understood anything? Yes, Sharfanisa. Let's go. We want that Z. So what it says is just let's go into the project, guys. So what it will say is to supply leftover food to poor. So what you will be understanding by seeing these 6 words. So see guys, there will be a restaurants. The food will be having like they'll be throwing the food, the leftover food in their roadside dustbins like dump yards and all. Correct? If I'm not wrong, many restaurants will be throwing the leftover food. If I'm not wrong, only though some people are there, guys, who will feed the poor people. Some people are there. So we are making a project like we'll be going and collecting the food from restaurants, not only from restaurants, if the functions are held. Okay, if any functions are held, so we are going there, we are going there and also collecting their food, and giving like we are giving that food to the poor people. Okay. So what it says is the major workflow of the project is to supply the leftover food to the poor. It aims like to leverage the Salesforce platform. We are using the Salesforce platform to streamline the whole process. It will include from collecting the surplus food from various sources in the sense either it may be restaurants or function halls or anything, guys. From where we are getting food, that are all called sources for us. Okay, and collecting the food from those sources, various sources, and distributing it to those who are in need. Okay, this is our motto in this project, and we are using Salesforce platform for streamlining the process. Okay, by utilizing a Salesforce robust features and also the functionalities it will provide, the project intends to create, like, it will be creating the efficient and transparent system. Okay, it will be creating an application, a transparent application for managing food donations. Okay, so coordinating with your volunteers, like volunteers will be coming, like, we will be making a call for volunteers, and they'll be coming for us, coming to us, and they'll be collecting the food, and they'll be delivering to the beneficiaries, like they'll be giving those food items to the people who are in need. Okay, this was the overall this is the overall feature we are looking forward to implement by you people. Okay, you understood anything, guys? Guys, have you understood what we are going to do in this project? Right, you have understood, right? Now what we'll be doing is, we'll just go through what sections and what milestones we are having in that type of projects. Okay, so guys, you just listen carefully. As we have only 1 hour more, we'll be talking about projects, and we are going to talk about projects. I'll be covering, there are 5 projects, guys. There are 5 projects which will be issued to you guys. Okay, so talking about 5 projects in 1 hour, taking 20, like giving that 20 minutes or 15 minutes, and talking like explaining you in a very in a not in a deep manner, it will take a less time, and also you people will not understand much. Okay, so what I am doing is, I'll be taking more time for 1 or 2 projects. Okay, so that you people can understand what milestones will be included in that project according to the project title, and you'll be getting some idea what we should do. Okay, going deeper into 1 or 2 projects, like I'll be explaining 2 projects in a deeper or deep way, guys. Okay, so going with 2 projects in a deep way, or else continuing with 5 projects in a 15 minutes for each, makes sense, right? Makes very much difference. So I am going with that, guys. Okay, so is that okay for you, or I need to explain you every project in a detailed manner? You'll be getting the same milestones in every project, guys. Every project you'll be getting the same scenarios, like same concepts. Okay, so let's start it. Let's start from then. Uh, to supply leftover food to poor. So I guess you people understood what is the motto of this project and what is the quick summary of this project. Too detailed, then we can understand other. Yes. Okay, Chef Nusa. It's nice. So let's quickly go into this. So here there is a first section, guys. Okay. There is a first milestone. We'll call these orange color dabbas. Sorry, orange color boxes. We call these as milestones. Okay. So if you click on this milestone, you will be getting a task. Okay, this, if you click on this task, you guys will be getting the overview of this task. Okay, now what you have to do is, if you want to start the project, you will be creating a new developer edition, or we are not accepting already existing orgs. Okay, because you have implemented some other concepts in your orgs, and you will be doing this works, it will be somewhat messy, right? So we are pleased to create a new developer edition org. So I'm expecting, guys, I'm expecting from you, you people are not gonna ask me, ma'am, we need to create a new developer edition org. Is that mandatory? I'm not expecting these type of questions from you guys. Okay, you are supposed to create a new developer edition org. Okay, we are pleased to create a new developer edition org. So here the first milestone is to create your developer edition org, and after you will be getting a mail ID to activate that, like to generate a new password. After generating a password, you will be logging into that Salesforce org. Okay, so this is your first milestone. In every project, you will be facing this milestone. This is your first milestone in every project, guys. Okay, now the next milestone is object. Okay, here they will be asking you to create a particular object with name also. They'll be asking, like they'll be providing you the name itself. Name also they'll be providing, and they'll be navigating you how to create a new object, and what are the name you have, what the name you have to give. Even see, there is an instruction to give plural label name also when use. See, this minor kind of instructions also they'll be providing, guys. Okay, so you people will not have any questions. You will be creating in a jolly form, a jolly way. Okay, so these are the objects you need to create. See, but I have taught you now. While creating objects only, you will be creating a tags. Okay, if you click on checkbox, I have taught you that now. Guys, remember? Guys, remember or not? I have taught you how to create tags while creation of objects only. Yes, if you click on that checkbox, launch import, launch wizard tab and all. Okay, so you guys follow that. Okay, you guys follow that. So separately creating tags, you will be missing this milestone. You won't be having this milestone. Okay, creating custom tags. Same, guys. How to create a custom tab to custom object. It will be giving you a detailed lookup. Okay, creating remaining tabs. Remaining tabs. It will be showing a. It will be giving instructions for only one custom object, and for remaining tabs, it will be asking for you to create. And you guys create at the time of object creation only. Okay. So after the Lightning app. I have not covered this for you guys. I'm sure that I'll be teaching you in tomorrow's session. Okay, not tomorrow. Tomorrow is not there, no? So I'll be teaching you in a Monday session, guys. Please forgive me for this. I have not taught you how to create application. I thought after saying all these admin concepts, and if I say that for implementing all these, you can create an application. That application will be creating like this and all. I thought of explaining you that like that, guys. Okay, so I have not covered it, that application creation. I'll be covering you soon. Okay, so in Monday's class, I'll be covering this topic, creating a Lightning application. Okay, so you have to create application here, and in the navigation bar, you will be selecting what type, like what objects you have created so far. Okay, and and also the standard objects which you have, which you need. Reports and dashboards. I guess reports and dashboards you need for this, or for this project. Yes, you have to maintain a reports for collecting food and giving food to poor. You have to make reports, no? So for that, you might have reports tab and also dashboards tab. Okay. For that, you will be selecting these all objects in the navigation bar, and creating user profiles and adding those profiles to selected profiles and all. Okay, but at the time of creation, app creation only, you'll be getting all these. For profiles, I thought of adding profiles to Lightning application, and if it is better after completing the session on profiles, if I say about Lightning application, it would be better, and you'll be understanding better. I thought in that way, so I have not covered it. Okay, I'll be covering on in Monday session. Okay, so fields, what custom fields you need to create. Okay, creation of relationship fields in objects. So they are saying you to create a relationship fields here. Okay, in this task you will be creating a relationship fields for each and every, like what relation, like what objects to be linked. They'll be saying this object must be linked with this object, so that you will be creating a relationship fields. Either it may be lookup relation or master detail relationship. So they are walking you through, guys. There are instructions over here. It's okay, you will be fine. So after creation of fields for venue object, what fields we need for a venue object, and what fields we need for drop off point object. See, okay, these are all instructions will be provided by them. And after task object is a standard object, guys. You need not to create this task object. Is there to create? Acha. Standard object also is there, but you create, guys. They have given you instructions. Now you should create, okay? And creation of fields for volunteer object, fields for execution details object, and all. Okay, these fields you need to create, and you need to go for flows. Here comes the interesting part, and automation will be coming over here, guys. See, create flow to create a record in venue object. So what you are doing is, you are not creating venue object record by your hands, guys. You are not creating manually. You are automating that to create a venue object. Okay, if you understand this, create flow to create a new record in venue object. So you are creating a flow to create record in venue object. So what it means, you are not even creating the record, automatically creating that record. Okay, so these are instructions to create a flow. It is very neat and clean instructions they have provided you. You will be creating with a zero confusion. Okay, and after that, triggers. Okay, you need to create a trigger. I'll be explaining you guys how to create trigger and what triggers are, why we use triggers and all. Okay, I'll be explaining you in a coming sessions. Okay, these projects and all you will be doing in your 7th and 8th weeks, I guess. Okay, and before that you will be having AMA sessions and all. You will be you can ask doubts whatever you want, like whatever doubts you are having, you can ask me, and you'll be having the AMA sessions, and your training will be completed by your 4th week and all. Okay, so I'll be explaining you how to create a trigger, and how to write trigger code and all. Okay, so here they have written a trigger, guys. So trigger, drop off trigger. What is this drop off? That is your object name. Okay, on drop off point object. Drop off point is your object name, and you have created drop off trigger. Yes. So the traditional method to create a trigger in Salesforce Apex is, you should create a trigger name. How you should create a trigger name means, uh, you should first write your object name. After that, you should append trigger to that object name. That is your trigger name. Okay. In this way, you should create a trigger name. This is the syntax for creating trigger name. Okay. So you guys will understand in upcoming sessions, guys. No worries about that. Okay, profiles. So they are telling you to create a profile. profile name must be NGO profile. Click on save. You click on save. You will be getting instructions here, and creation of users. You will be creating users like this: user 1 and user 2, user 3. You want, they are saying that you need 3 users in your org to implement this project. Okay, and public groups, you'll be having a public groups. Why these public groups are helpful is, if you want to automate, like whenever you are, so let's take an example, guys. Let's take a man, sorry to say that I have a college classmate 3 to 5. There is any problem to attendance? I'm not sure, Premchand. Don't know about there is any uh, like if you are having any problem to attendance or not. It's okay. You just keep this aside and you join that meeting. Is that very important? Which icon? I guess NASCOM only. I don't know. I don't know, Tawhid. Premchand, is that necessary to attend that meeting? Mm. Okay. Premchand, are you there? Is that necessary or what? Premchand, you left or what? Okay. Attendance is compulsory, it seems. I will keep aside this meeting now. Okay. Okay, Premchand. You do as you like. Okay. But make sure you are listening to the recording sessions. Okay. This is the, like, you have this meeting compulsory for the classmate and all. You are saying like that now. For that, I'll be excusing you, and you make sure you are listening to the recording sessions. Okay. So, okay, guys, let's move to here. So, why these public groups are useful means, let's take an example called, one of you guys have gone to that, have went for pickup, like went for pick up the food. Okay, to take the food from any restaurant or any function hall kind of. Okay, so after, once you have picked that food from those restaurants will be having, like, they should get an email, like confirmation email, that thanks for your helping hands and all. So the content will be there, no? So in that way we'll be sending an emails. Okay, for that purposes, assignment rules and like assignment rules and email configurations will be working on that. Okay, but these public groups, why these will be working is, if you want to make a record, like I have said earlier, you remember, guys, I've taken an example as um Tauhid and Vaishnavi, Monica, and some other guy. I have taken them as examples, and I have put them on a different public groups, right? So they are owner of the public group is a owner of some kind of records, correct? Remember, guys. So in that way, if you want to make the public group as owner of some records, you'll be creating these type of public groups. Okay. See, grant access using hierarchies. Why we are checking this checkbox means, I have said earlier, if you want to, like, manager will be able to see their subordinates records. Correct? If manager wants to see their subordinate records, this field will this field should be checked. If it is unchecked, manager would not be seeing that their subordinates records. Okay, that would be kept private. So, and let's move to the next one, record types. I have explained you about record types, I guess. Yes, I have explained you about record types at the time of relationships. Or guys, have I explained you record types? Yes, I have explained you. It's okay. I've explained you the record types. Same that creation of record types. If you want any record types for your project, you'll be creating that type of record types and all. Okay. So this is the navigation to create record types and enable those record types. If you people are not sure how to enable record types, that you have created record types, but it was not showing in the UI. If you got that such issues, you'll be checking in the profiles, guys. Okay, you have to check on the profile. Under profile, you will be having a record types option. In that, you should enable that. Okay, so these are all such kind of things you have to make sure in your projects. Okay, and reports. When it comes to reports, creation of report on venue with drop off with volunteer. So what it is saying is, we have to create a report where we can see the volunteer name and drop off address. Okay, volunteer name, drop off address, and also venue. Okay, so we need to create these kind of reports. So you will be having a navigation, how to create reports and all. Okay, creation of reports on volunteers with execution details and tasks. Execution details in the sense, execution in the sense they are giving that food to the poor people. Okay, if they provided that food to the poor people, that is called execution. They have executed successfully. The mission has completed. So we call that execution details. So that those will be appearing in our reports. So they are asking you to create that kind of reports. Okay, and also dashboards. These dashboards we create using reports, guys. Okay, once we have created reports, we'll use that reports to create a dashboards. See, this is a report, right? Venue and drop off report. Correct? Drop off point report. You have created here. See, creation of report on venue and venue with drop off. So that report will be converted into the dashboard. Okay, that report will be kept in the dashboard. So like this, we'll be using reports and dashboards, adding volunteer task report to the dashboard. Like the volunteer task will be provided in the dashboard because he have the he'll be having the such, like, the volunteer will be having the have to remind about their task to fulfill. Okay, those kind of stuff will be added to the dashboards. Okay, add a picture to the dashboard. Optional, it is optional, it seems. Like if you want to add any, like, serving to the poor and all, those kind of pictures will be there now. So if you want to add those type of pictures, you can. If you think it is not necessary, just leave it. Okay, so creating sharing rules. I guess you people are aware of creating sharing rules. If I'm not wrong, you guys, every person is able to create a sharing rule. Is that true? Okay, guys. Okay. So, okay with sharing rules and homepage. I'll be teaching you this homepage in a upcoming session, guys. Okay. I have not completed this homepage yet. I'll be teaching this homepage. Okay. Creation of homepage and editing the existing homepage and all. I'll be explaining you how to create homepage and all. Okay. So this is about, here there is a conclusion. By leveraging the Salesforce platform, the project successfully established a streamlined and transparent system for managing surplus food donations. Though efficient coordination with volunteers and timely delivery to beneficiaries, the project efficiently addressed food insecurity while maximizing the utilization of available resources. So this is the conclusion for your project. So you guys, so let me know, guys, have you, like, are you thinking that you can create this project with your 100% efforts? So you people can create this. Yes. Yeah, Sharfina, I like your zeal, man. I like that. Ma'am, we will create the project in AMA session. AMA session is for asking me anything, AMA in the sense, ask me anything. If you have any doubts, you will be asking me. If you have provided that projects in your AMA sessions, you can create. Okay, it's fine. Okay, where we can see project view guidance. Guys, you will be getting in short way. Okay, like they'll be providing you in a short time in a future session. So after that, you'll be having that. Okay. So let me check. There is any Lokesh kind of guy in this class? No, right? Okay. Where we can see so as I said, Manoj, you'll be getting soon, guys. You'll be getting soon. I'm not sure. Okay. So any doubts up to now? Let's move to the next project. If you have any doubts, please ask me. Okay. So I guess you people are not facing any issues and you have no doubts, I guess. Okay. So let's move into the next project. Okay. So this project name is, guys, this is all in this color. So okay. This project name is Gearing Management System. Sorry, Garage Management System. Okay. So what this project says is, the garage management system is a valuable tool, guys. It is used to repair facility. It is used for repair facilities and helping to deliver top-notch services. You know, have you ever seen auto garage, Janta garage? Have you ever seen those garages kind of thing, kind of stuff? Same. That is that kind of project is known as garage management system. Okay. See here you can see the overview of this project. Garage management system is a valuable tool for automotive repair facilities, helping them deliver top-notch services, increase operational efficiency, and building lasting customer relationships with its user-friendly interface and powerful features. GMS empowers garages to thrive in a competitive market while ensuring a seamless and satisfying experience for both customers and staff. I think you people understood what is this garage management system and all. So this is a like this project is like everyday use. Like we can see that in everyday use days, everyday life, the people will be seeing this type of in these type of works and all. Okay, garage management system in the sense we are going if there is any repair for our electronics, we'll go there and we'll we'll ask for them to repair that. Okay, so these kind of stuff we'll be seeing in everyday life. So garage management system, it will be helping you guys in this project. You can do hands-on practice that configures as well as customizes with the data modeling. Okay, for app building, user adoption, and also with the Apex code. Okay, so if it is using like as we said, as we discussed earlier, like create milestones included in this project are creation of developer account, and same guys, same the milestones which you have seen in the earlier project, those will be appearing here also. Okay, and you will be able to learn this how to create a Salesforce real-time project in admin concepts and developer concepts. You'll be having a special knowledge on these kind of things. Uh, I guess you people have understood the garage management system. So what it exactly says is like it will be creating an application for that. See, it is like a tool. Okay, it will be creating an application for that, and for it will call it as automotive repair facilities. And it will be helpful for delivering better services. Okay, in the industry, our Salesforce platform will be helping that garage management system to give a powerful service. Okay, and also for increasing operational efficiency. So guys, if we are habituated to go for somewhere, like if you are going 2-3 times or 2 or more times for some particular garage, we'll be going always at that for that place only, guys. Okay, you get some idea on that, and you people will be thinking, it is better it is better way to go there, and because instead of all other garages. Okay, you'll be thinking like that now. Generally boys will think like that. So these will be thought like in a garage management system, and we'll be doing this kind of stuff in this project. Okay, be giving a very powerful services for the customers who are coming to us and all. Okay, so it will be a satisfying experience if you do this kind of projects. It will be very satisfying for even the project members and the staff who are included in that garage management system, and also the customers who have got service over there. So they will be getting all the pre-built, like they'll be getting all the that satisfaction, that level of satisfaction and all. Okay, so coming to the milestones, Salesforce Developer Edition. I have already said you people should not asking. You people are not supposed to ask me the questions like, ma'am, we should create a developer account for every project and all. Okay, so you need to create a project. Sorry, you need to create a developer edition or where we can see you have created already. So here objects, what objects you people need to create. The people who have taken this project have to create this customer details object and appointment object, service records object, and these kind of objects. All these objects you need to create, and also see you will be getting the information that what is object and what are standard and custom object. How can you go to that standard and how can you create that standard or custom objects? See, you'll be having a theoretical part here, and when you go to tasks, you will be asking to create these kind of objects and all. If you go through this kind of projects case, what happens is you'll be having see the milestone information is providing you the theoretical knowledge over there, correct? What is object and what kind of objects are there, how to create these objects, you'll be getting some idea over there, correct? So you guys will have a specific knowledge on that, so you guys can go across that, okay? And creating appointment object. So creations are done. I have said you already at the time of creating objects only you guys create a tabs, okay? See, tabs kind of information, the total information about tabs will be there here. How many tabs, how many types of tabs are there, custom tabs, web tabs, visual force tabs. See, what not, everything is there here. So you can learn from here and also you can gain hands-on practice from here. Okay. So let's move to create a custom tab. It's already done. And Lightning app creation, as I have explained you before. Fields creation, it is done. Validation rules. Creating a validation rules. This might be a different topic for you people. Okay. So this validation rules you have not seen in the before project also. So you are seeing you are seeing the concept validation rules for the first time, I guess, because I have not explained you so far. I guess you people are listening to the validation rules ka concept for the first time, correct? So when it comes to validations, guys, why we use validation rules is if you want to validate some data. So let's take an example, like you are creating a record, you are entering a phone number. So you have entered, like you have entered 1 2 3 4 star hash and so on. Okay, so is that the correct format to enter phone number? No, right? So you will be getting an error. So if you create a validation rule, what happens exactly is you'll be using a regex format to validate that phone number, and you'll be placing a +91 as your country code, or you are also writing validation for that country code, and after that you are able to write only, like you are able to enter only 10 digits, and also make sure that those are digits, not numbers. Okay, in this way you will be writing the validation rules, creating the validation rules. So let's see what they are creating, what validation rule they are creating here. Okay, and appointment object validation rule, click new, not regex vehicle number plate. Acha, they are creating a validation rule for vehicle number plate. So you guys already aware of that, how the vehicle number plate will be there. Okay, there will be two characters of, like two alphabetical characters, and after that two numbers, after that alphabetical characters, and after that four numbers. Okay, this is the regex pattern that for that format. Okay, so guys, give me the phone number format, only 10 digits. It hit a snag. Yes, Verbal. I think you have tried that. Nice, guys. So give me 1 minute, guys. Okay, guys. I'm sorry for the interruption. Okay. And this is called validations. In this way, we'll be validating the data. Okay. So here in the regex pattern, they have validated the vehicle number plate, right? So we can also validate the number, like phone number field. Okay. And so here they are creating one more validation rule. Let's see what is that. Click on validation rule. Next, regex rating of service. Okay, they are asking for you a feedback. Okay, for that feedback they are giving 1 to 5 numbers for rating. Yes, they're selecting, like, you have to select only one number among that, among 1 to 5. So for that they're they're writing a validation rule. So there are duplicate rules. I'll be covering these duplicate rules also, guys, in next class. Okay. To create a matching rule to an customer details object. So I'll be explaining you what are these duplicate rules and what are matching rules in the next class. Okay. Uh, so creating this, so nothing much, guys, about this. Actually, what we'll do is, if you have any, like, if you have contacts in your Salesforce, or right, with the same email ID, if you have two contacts, like, already if you are having one contact, and with that same email ID you are creating another one, so at that time you'll be getting a duplication error. Okay, so that is called duplicate rules, and we'll be creating a matching rule for that, and we are giving a certain criteria. So as I said before, like, email id should match, or phone number should match, or last name should match. So for that criteria, we'll be adding the duplicate rules and matching rules. Okay. So profiles, managing profiles, say manager profile, salesperson profile, they're just creating the profiles. Okay. So role and role hierarchy, I guess you people have understood this. Users, creating users, public groups, you know about public groups, sharing settings, you all know about sharing settings, flows. I'll be teaching flows soon. Okay. So creating flow, this is a flow builder, guys. You will be seeing, if you click on new flow, you'll be having this, like, if you click on new flow, you'll be having this UI. After clicking record triggered flow, you'll be getting this canva. Okay. So this is called flows, and after that apex triggers. As said, how to write apex triggers, and I'll be explaining what are apex triggers and all in coming sessions. So here they have written apex handler. So here there is a code for this, guys. Okay. And reports and dashboards, I have said how reports and dashboards are useful, and user adoption in the sense creating records. Okay. So that's it about this project, guys. That's it about this garage management system. And let's move for the third one, CRM application for jewel management. So you guys, ma'am, your screen is not visible. Visible, no? Is the not visible now? Yes, is that not visible? In preview, I am getting this right. It's visible. Okay, Sharsan, you just check your connection, okay? maybe is my progress. Yes, yes, yes. Just check your connection once, or else you just end this, like you just go out of this webinar and join again, okay? Then you will be getting. Okay. So let's move further. Let's quickly discuss about these all three projects, guys. Okay, CRM application for jewel management. Generally, in a jewelry shop, what people will do, what they'll manage. So, how customers are coming for us. So, and what they are buying more, and making how much making charges we are charging from them, and if it is 18 carats gold, how much making charges we need to take, and if it is 28 24 carats gold, how much, like if it is kdm gold, what charge we need to take, and these all called managements. Okay, so here we'll be facing the dependencies and all. Okay, if you have selected kdm gold, and or else if you have selected 24 carat gold, you will be selecting the price ranges and all. You'll be selecting uh, what else you'll be selecting, in how much price you have to get this products and all, and models, you have to select the models and categories. So you will be getting all this information in jewel management, correct? So the jewelry management inventory system is a comprehensive software solution designed to streamline and manage the inventory and sales process of a jewelry store or a jewelry manufacturer. The system aims to provide an efficient and user-friendly solution to track and control the inventory of various jewelry items. So what I said earlier. So we will be selecting the jewelries under categories. Okay. So for that categories, we will be controlling and tracking those inventory pricings and all. So this will be helpful for that. Okay, maintain accurate records and facilitate seamless sales transactions and all. So this will be helpful for those things. Okay, and let's see more about that, guys. And by going on to the milestones that they have provided for us. Okay, and if you go through that, you'll be getting Salesforce edition, developer edition org, okay. And objects you need to create jewel customer object and create item object. So you guys are creating item object and jewel customer object. Very less objects for this project now. So you'll be creating a tab for those objects and application for this particular project. And you'll be creating fields. See how many fields are there. Lookup relation, master detail relationship, creating text field in jewel customer object, creating phone field, email field, and creating number field. So these are the fields you have to create, and they have included the field depend. See, I have said earlier that dependencies will be occurring here, right? So what is field dependency means? I'll be explaining you guys, but let me give you a quick overview about field dependencies. In one field, like let's take an example, guys. You have a pick list field, and that pick list field, you have two pick list fields. Assume that, and those pick list fields have field dependencies. So what you have to do now is you have one pick list field, and in that is a program pick list field. The field name is program. In that program, you have two pick list values, that is non-IT, non-technical and technical. Okay, if you select technical, you'll be getting all the technical programs in next field. Courses, let's take a field name as courses. You'll be getting all the technical subjects in your course object. Or else, if you are selecting non-technical for that program field, you'll be getting all the non-technical programs here. So this is called field dependencies. So this is called field dependencies. Those will be included in your project, guys. Okay. in this project. What project is this? A jewel management, right? So, and the creation of validation rule. So, validation rule they are creating, and for zip postal code is equal to 6. Zip postal code 0 to 96. Okay. So what they are saying is, if the postal code is 6 digit per length, so it should be in a characters. No, it should be in a numbers. Okay. So they have found a regex here, and also postal code should not be empty. So they have kept that mandatory. So these are the validation rules included here, guys. So after that, profiles, users, roles, and also profiles. Goldsmith rule, role. They are creating a goldsmith role here. And see here we also getting users, creation of users. See, you will be walking through to create a user and page layouts. Page layouts. Yes, I have explained you about page layouts now. Yeah, I remember. So page layouts, record types I have gone through you. So permission sets, these are not completed yet. I'll be covering soon. Okay. So I'll be covering in the next session, I guess. That is the next topic we have to discuss now. So triggers, creating a trigger handler class and creating a trigger. Permission sets, it is what guys? There is two milestones with same name, creating permission sets per to worker. This is also same. So the guys who are getting this project is very lucky, guys. You are having only you are having one milestone at 2 times. User adoption. So creating a records, okay? User adoption in the sense creating some records and report generation, dashboards creation, and finally flows. Okay. If you have to create any flow, you have to create here. So for any automation, if you need to create flow, you need to create that. Okay. So here they are using after triggers, action and related records, and they are using auto layout to freeform. And now select the manager option in the toolbox, click create new resource. So they are automating something here. Okay. So whenever you got to know about project very soon, you will be creating these all, guys. Okay. And let's move at the next project. We have only 15 minutes time, guys. Okay. Let's quickly go through that fourth project and fifth project also. Medical inventory management. Let's take it as let's say it as a simply healthcare. Okay. And the medical inventory management system is a comprehensive Salesforce application designed to streamline and manage various operational aspects of the medical inventory. It can efficiently maintain supplier details, manage purchase orders, track product details and transactions, and monitor expiry dates of products, thereby improving operational efficiency, data accuracy, and also reporting capabilities. So, what happens in medical inventory, guys? What people will buy? Generally, medicines. Okay, medicines in the sense tablets, injections, like salines. So by these are all will be purchased by the customers. Correct. There will be here the it will be include the those will be including this, guys, price book. Here in this project, your people will be included with price books, orders, codes, and all. Okay, because purchasing things, right? So you people will be facing those objects. And comprehensive Salesforce application, it will be streamlining what products have purchased, and the products will be having like does the products have expiry dates and all. Those will be these will be considered by the people, and they'll be giving you the products. Okay, they'll be purchasing you the they'll be selling you the products, so you people can purchase easily. So they'll be monitoring the purchases also. Done. And there are milestones, same milestones, I guess, but the objects will might get difference in objects case. Okay, so creation of developer edition or objects, create a product object. See, you guys have to create a product object. Okay, so tab for product object, tab for remaining objects. Let's go for remaining object. Order item, inventory, transaction, supplier. So have they given you any instructions to create those items? Acha. In the same way, create purchase order, order item, inventory transaction, and supplier objects. So, guys who are taking these projects, like, even I don't know whether you guys have to pick the projects, or they might assign you. I don't know about that, but the people who are taking these projects are very, like, they are God gifted chains. You'll be learning everything in this project, guys. You know, the about purchase order, sales order, everything. You'll be learning everything, and you'll be getting a real hands-on experience in this project. Very good project, guys. And milestone 4, application, lightning application. And this is a so creation of fields. This is the routine thing. Editing of page layouts. Okay. Compact layouts. I guess I already completed this compact layouts also. And validation rules. We have gone through these validation rules. That expected delivery date on order date must be like, you should be ordering less than 7 days, guys. You should not take more than 7 days for delivering a product. Okay, so this validation have written here. And the another one is my profiles, roles, and users. You people are aware of this. Permission sets. I'll be covering this permission set soon. And flows and triggers, reports, and dashboards. Okay. So the guys who are taking these projects, they will be learning very much in Salesforce, guys. The purchase orders, sales orders, you'll be getting a very quick understanding for that. And let's go for the lease management. Generally, what is lease management? In general way, what is lease? Is known as lease. Do you guys know anything about lease? You guys know about anything about lease, guys? I'll be taking a lease. I'll be taking a home for lease. Have you listened these kind of words from anyone? Yes, not exactly rent, but you will be taking a home for rent only, but you'll be paying a lease amount, not like rent, guys. There is a difference between rent and lease. So guys, you'll be taking that paying before, yes. You'll be having a contract and you'll be using that uh, property for specific period. Okay, you'll be owning that property for specific period, not exactly the rent. And what Sharfnisa had said is correct. So, okay, guys, that is our fifth project. And the lease management the project involves creating a system or application to efficiently handle the process related to leasing real estate properties, equipment, or other assets. The goal is to streamline and automate various tasks associated with lease agreements, ensuring accurate record keeping, compliance with regulations, and effective communication between parties involved. So this will be helpful. You guys remember or not? I have said a example before, like contacting with the customers, like interacting with the people who purchased our products. So these will be coming under these categories, guys. Okay, if the people have taken our properties, for our assets on lease, they'll be the owner for a certain specific period, correct? So keeping their keeping their records on track and ensuring that record keeping is in accurate position or not, we'll be giving an effective communication between parties involved. Like we'll be communicating to the customers if research, like we'll be communicating for the to the customers every day. So like that, we'll be having the lease management system, and we'll be able to create a custom application, and or else we'll be creating any website called like so in that way we'll be managing this lease. Okay. So here also we'll be having the same kind of milestones, object creation. So property, tenant, object. You can take this as a real estate business case. Okay. And tabs for creating tabs for custom objects and the lightning application. You should create an application for this all kind of stuff, and the fields for custom objects that you have created before. So if any validation rules need to be created, you have to create that. So lease end date. Lease end date must be greater than the start date. So these are basic details, guys. If you start today, like if the start date is today and end date is yesterday, it is not meaningful, right? So you have to keep validation rules for these such kind of things. Okay. And email templates for sending an email for communication. So this is all known as email configuration. I'll be explaining you in coming sessions. Okay. So email templates for tenant leave approved. So these all kind of stuff will be there in email templates. You'll be creating that, and approval process. And here why approval process is creating is, so tenant status operator not equals, and create a new lookup filter. Here there is a lookup filter, guys, and if you read this approval process, you will be understanding the way better. And I'll be covering the approval process soon, guys. Okay, so it is also a kind of automation. You'll be like, why how this approval process will work is, like let's take a lease as an example, and customer came to you. He has asked a 20% discount. So you guys are providing only 10% discount, but he asked a 20% discount. It's like having contract. Yes. So the customer asked you to give 20% discount. So for 10% discount, you are giving 10% for every customer. It's okay. there is not so approval, any approval is not needed, correct? So if you are asked with you are asked to provide 20% discount, then you need to make an like you need to check with the property owner. You need to take permission from that property owner. If he approves, you'll be giving 20% up 20% discount, right? So for that, you have to contact with the property owner, right? So for that, we will be writing the approval process. He will be getting an email after submission of record. So and so person is asking for 20% of discount because of this reason. Is that okay for you or not? Like we'll be contacting with that property owner, and if he is okay with that, we'll be proceeding with the 20%. And if it is not okay, like he can approve or reject that record. If he approves, well and good, you will be giving 20% discount for the customer, or else you will be saying that customer, you don't know, it is not possible and all. Okay. So in this way, this approval process will be working, and Apex triggers. So flows, monthly payment flows. So you have to pay monthly, right? You have if you have taken a property for lease, you have to pay monthly basis. So for that, you have creating flow and schedule class. Yes, okay. Create an Apex class, schedulable class. It is an asynchronous Apex, guys. You will be learning soon. So you have created some schedule options like at this particular moment of time, the this kind of work to be done. So these kind of works will be done with a scheduled class. And okay, that's all about these projects, guys. Have any doubts? Have any doubts about projects and any of the projects I have explained now? And if you are having any queries regarding anything, you can ask. You have 3 minutes more. Or else let's wind up the session, guys. Thank you. That's mean session 3. I have sent that yesterday, guys. So they'll be posting today, it seems, okay? You'll be getting the session 3, guys. Thanks. Today's session. Yes, thank you, Sherfan. Ma'am, is there any class? No. There is no class tomorrow. Tomorrow is Sunday, guys. Enjoy on Sunday. Why classes on Sunday? Yes, nice. Nice. Okay, guys. That's all for today, and you can leave. Also need free time, like yes, Sherfan. Yes. Okay, guys. Then bye. Thanks for joining. Yes. Okay. Bye bye.